33 and I don't want to be alone forever.
I'm 28. What? Like, I should be married. I should be having kids. This is just my epiphany. I gotta stop being a cougar.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Men Only titled "Men Need to See This. Older Women Are Admitting What Use They Are for Men." There's only a handful of uses and none of them are worth it. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Locke the Bounty Hunter, so don't forget to subscribe to both of their channels, and let's jump right into it.
I just think it's really manipulative and deceptive to say that somebody needs to bring this much money to a relationship, but you're bringing absolutely nothing of value, except for maybe a pretty face.
But what do you bring to the table, I guess? Everyone.
I feel like we are the table. Like, they should bring everything to us.
Why is there such a differential between men and women on this?
Because we're all different.
So as a man, I can say what I think men should bring, and I can say what I think women should bring, but y'all can't seem to think outside of what you want. Why can't you tell me what women should do?
It's because these women were brought up thinking that they were perfect. The world told them that they were princesses and that men are worthless. That's their only reasoning, so they can't comprehend living in a world where men actually have wants and needs themselves.
Sometimes guys don't
that's
communicate that.
incoherent.
Like, I've been in relationships or just dates in general where I've never heard like a guy be like, oh yeah, I want you to do this. Like, you don't say anything. But I'm
Wait,
like,
so hold on. If I have to pay on the first date, I need to wait for you to tell me to do it?
No, I usually
I need
ask.
to wait for you to say, to tell me what you need? Or is the right move as a guy to just get it, and we don't need you to remind us to pay for the date? That's what we do.
Men have been communicating exactly what they want, and it's not unreasonable, but these women refuse to listen. Any man who expects anything from their woman is seen as unmasculine and controlling. They refuse to think otherwise.
Last night I came home from the bar and cried myself to sleep because, and I understand this is like a little bit vulnerable, because I feel like no one is ever going to like fall in love with me. And I texted my friends about it, and my friend was like, you know, someone's gonna love you because people already do, and how like I don't want to settle, and like I'm not settling, and I only get one person, and like I should be with the right one and not force it with the wrong one.
Her reasoning sounds so selfish. She doesn't want a man to take care of and to be in a mutually fulfilling relationship. She just wants a man to fall in love with her, and she prevents that with her high standards and entitled attitude.
And like, I know all of that, right? It doesn't make it any easier that I'm 29. Every single like dating experience that I have is just a joke, or I like get myself into these like situationships and I'm like just over it because they're just, it makes you like wonder why you're not good enough for the real thing, right? And like, I've been dealing with this my entire 20s. It's nothing new.
If she's been experiencing empty situationships and dates that go nowhere since her 20s, then she's already a lost cause. She's the one keeping herself single and lonely, and she refuses to do anything to change that.
My friends have always been in relationships. I've always been the single one. But when it gets to the point where like I'm just wondering if I'm gonna get married or have kids, like I start to worry about it a little bit. And like, I don't know. I guess I thought that at this point in my life, like I wouldn't still be feeling this way. I just think it's important to like share moments like that online because I don't know, we see all these trends about like marriage and picking the girl up off the side of the street, but like I don't really feel like I see a lot of this discourse online.
She claims nobody is talking about how hard it is to be single in your late 20s and early 30s, but modern women have been complaining about this stuff online endlessly for years.
The thing about my life is that all my friends, all the people that I've been hanging out with the past 6 years here in Toronto, they are taken or they have children or they've left the city. So they're not around for me to hang out with on a Friday night. They're hanging out with their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their child, okay? And I'm the only single friend. I am the only single friend in my group. And even my single friends like have a person that they can cuddle with on the couch on a Friday night.
These women cannot stand the fact that their decisions have led them to be the only single one in the friend zone. Her friends grew up and moved on to the next stage in life, and she insisted on having fun and having high standards.
Because here's the thing, it is a Friday night, and all I want to do is stay in my sweats and eat 2 bite brownies and watch a Netflix documentary, okay? And I want someone on the couch to do it with me. I do. I really do. And here's the thing. I love socializing. I love meeting strangers. I really do. But I'm exhausted. Like, I am exhausted. All I want to do is stay in. But here's the problem. What if my future husband right now is ordering an old fashioned at Bar Mordecai and I'm not there? And I'm not there to meet him. So, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Even if her quote-unquote future husband is out there at a bar, it doesn't matter. She's so exhausted of meeting people that she'll just find a red flag, go home, get into her sweats, and complain about how she can't meet a good man.
Like, I am independent and strong. I'd like to think I have it pretty much together. Like, I'd like to say that I am pretty beautiful. But one thing about me, your girl can't get a man for her life. Her life! I'm tired and I just want to sleep next to my man.
She could have had that at any point in her life. There were plenty of dudes who would have been a good match for her, but she rejected all of them, so it's too late for her now. If she wants to sleep with a man, she has to accept that he's not going to stick around in the morning.
I want to read my book next to my man, make my coffee, drink it next to my man, and not go out to the clubs anymore. Like, what the fuck do I have to do to secure the man? Let me know. Stop gatekeeping.
What's a girl gotta do to get married these days? Let me tell you, I'm educated. I'm decent looking. I got a rockin' body that I work really hard for. And I plan to go back to grad school. Why am I still single at 27?
Every single thing she listed is stuff that men do not care about. She's not friendly, she's not peaceful, and she's not supportive. She just wants a man for the sake of having a man, but she can't list off a single thing that she is willing to provide to make that happen.
Is it because my standards are too high? Is it because I'm a little insane? Is it because I got daddy issues? Is it because of my sense of humor? Is it because I have a little bit of an addictive personality? Is it because I'm an ER nurse and they're a little bit nutty? Or is it because I have trauma bonds and I only want men that literally want me dead? I don't know, but if you are good looking and want a wife, hit my line.
The fact that she's an ER nurse is a gigantic red flag. Nurses are notorious for their terrible attitudes and disloyalty. Combine that with daddy issues and an addiction of toxic relationships, or 2 toxic relationships rather, and it is a no-brainer as to why she's going to be single for the rest of her life.
Where's the men that are like holding it down, that's like actually the leader, that actually tells you what it is that's going on and takes control and is the disciplinary action? Like, I have such a hard independent woman personality, and I need someone to put me in my place. I need someone to be like, hey, this is what we're doing today, so you just chill and sit back. Yeah, what happened to this?
She's complaining about being single while her child is complaining in the backseat of her car. She wants a man to take care of her and financially provide for a child that is not his, which pretty much explains exactly why men are not talking to her.
I just unlocked a level of single I did not know exists. My fucking landlord just called me and immediately goes, hey, do you want to go out with my friend's son? Your boyfriend moved out, right? You're single. He's 5'11" and fixes air conditioning. Do you want me to send a picture? I'm like, you know what, Eleanor? Yes, I do. Why not? Thanks for looking out, girl. Why not?
What's a girl gotta do? If I'm hoping to find my mans out in the wild, whether that's the bar, grocery store, the gym, restaurants, out to eat, dinner, like whatever, what's it take to get a hi, hey, how are you? Because, you know, you go through the process of doing your hair, your makeup, shifting through and crashing out over 20 different outfits, and you finally pick one because you're always like, yeah, like I'm gonna find my mans tonight. I can feel it. It's gotta be this time. And then it's crickets. It's crickets out there.
These women love to endlessly complain about being single and how they're never approached, but they're not single enough to just walk up to a guy and say hello, because apparently even when she's painfully lonely, she's not willing to make the effort to change that.
So you know what's the worst part of dating when you're 31 is that either all the good ones are married, happy for you guys, but then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And then you have this pool of guys that's either gay, or they're just single. And or they're just not
I
worth.
just need to vent because why am I always the second option? Every single time, I swear. I'm always the backup option. I'm always the option until a different option comes around. And I get it. I have a complicated life and headstrong. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a single mom with 2 baby daddies. I understand all of that. It's not an easy situation.
She doesn't understand a thing. 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and a bad attitude. Good men aren't wasting their time with a woman who's clearly used up and refusing to deal with her emotional problems.
If you think you live somewhere where we should move because we all want husbands that are actually good men, please comment a good state and city, zip code, all the info on where we should move.
I'm 32 and single, and without fail, anytime I do any kind of Q&A or ask me anything, I get the same top 2 questions. Do I want to get married? And do I want to have children? And so I thought it might be worthwhile to bring that conversation here.
Nobody cares why she's single. Nobody cares if she wants to have kids or not have kids. She's caking on makeup on TikTok, and the answer is obvious. She just wants to use her platform to get pity from the internet.
The short answer is yes. I do want to get married and I do want to have kids. The long answer is yes, but not at any cost. See, the thing is, I was always the girl. I thought that I was going to get married and have kids super young. In my 20s, I was always in relationships. I can't tell you how many times I was a nanny or a babysitter or a dance teacher, really anything that involved children. But at the same time, the guys that I chose in my 20s, they were not husband material, let's put it that way.
If those men were not husband material, then why did she date them knowing she wasn't going to marry them? It's because she prioritized fun and excitement instead of dating with the intention to marry like she claimed that she wanted. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.